Hi, I'm Megan, and I'm a curriculum writer.
And my name's Jenny. I'm currently teaching first grade. Megan and I taught together for over 20 years, and we are excited to come to you and share with you some information about Click Clack Moo Cows That Type. Click Clack Moo Cows That Type is a fun story about cows wanting some electric blankets to keep warm. They find a typewriter and decide to write some letters to the farmer asking for some blankets.
When Farmer Brown doesn't cooperate, the cows and the hens take away the milk and the eggs, and then things start to go crazy on the farm.
When we would use this story in our first grade classrooms, we would oftentimes start with predicting. So, talking about what do you think is going to happen in the story? When you make predictions before you start a text, it draws the children in and they want to hear more about the story and where it's going to go and what's going to happen.
At the end of the story, there's just a picture with no words for the children to look at. And it's the perfect opportunity to talk about inferencing with children. Even if they don't know yet what an inference is, you can still complete the inference through discussion and talk about what do you think might happen and why is this picture here?
Oftentimes, after we've read the book, we will use it to help us with letter writing during our writing time. So kids are seeing in the book how the cows and the hens and the duck are writing letters, and we can use that to help them model and show them how to write a letter.
The students can pretend like they're the cows and tell why they want those electric blankets, give more details, kind of taking the letter that they originally wrote and kind of beefing it up and giving more details and explaining to Farmer Brown why these electric blankets are so important and use a few more persuasive words and kind of really try to talk them into it. We also use this story and several other Doreen Cronin stories to do text to text connections. So we compare the characters in the stories, the setting, the problem solution. Whenever you can make text to self, text to world, or text to text connections, you're increasing their reading comprehension and engagement in the story.
Another activity that we really like doing with this book is character analysis. So looking at the character of the farmer, seeing what does he see in the story? What are some things he does? What do you think he's thinking about? How do you think he feels? So it's a great way to look at a character and see what the character is feeling and doing throughout the book.
This story also offers great social emotional learning discussions in the classroom and discussions kind of about message, especially for second grade students and third grade students, and talking about like conflict resolution and if we have a problem in the real world, how do you solve those problems?
Another great way to use this story is text to world. So talking with the kids about things that might seem unfair in our community or things that we could do in our community to make it a better place. And how can we go about finding a way to make those things happen in a peaceful way? Click Clack Moo Cows That Type is a great addition to any classroom library. It's good for so many things that we've talked about: personification, we've talked about problem and solution, text to text, so many different fun activities to do with this book.
This story is a must have in every classroom library. I hope you enjoy reading this book with your class as much as we did.